Good morning. Today, now let us see first chapter, sets. Now we start the first chapter, sets. In the sets, first we see sets and their representation. In the sets, the sum of the mathematical language. So now in the sets. Now about the sets, what do you mean about the sets? What is the sets? The sets, what about IDIO sets? In everyday life, sets is a collection of particular kind of objects. A particular kind of object, collection of particular kind of objects in everyday life is sets. Like that, crowd of people, cricket team, pack of cards. These are sets. In the same way, in mathematics, just as in the mathematics, what? In the mathematics, natural numbers. In the mathematics, like that, natural numbers. Natural numbers. In mathematics, natural numbers, and in the English, letters of English, vowels of English, vowels of English, A, E, I, O, U, and next the solution of x square minus 4 equal to 0. That solution is what? Plus 2 minus 2. These are the sets. So now in the sets, now we can define the sets. Sets is a particular kind of objects. So what kinds of object? Now there is a particular kind of object. Just as now you collect physics book, chemistry book, and mathematics books in a almirah. So this is the collection of objects. Collection of a particular kind, not of the different kind. The same kind, which has a common property. So that is the sets. So we can sets is what? Just as we represent some of the sets in the mathematics, just as natural number, so we can represent the natural number. And you know, you have already read in your earlier classes that m represent what? You have read the number system in earlier classes. The m represented what kind of number? That is the natural number. So you can see this is the natural number. We can represent with the n natural number. And z is what? Z is what? Integers. So now we represent the integers. We represent the set of integers in the form of natural number. We represent the natural number q. We represent q is what? Set of rational number. We represent the q as a set of rational number. R represent with the real number. So we represent a letter R with the set of real number. And Z plus. So how do you represent the Z plus? Now let us see here. We represent the Z plus. Now let us see. We represent the Z plus. Z plus. We represent Z plus with what? We represent the Z plus. So now we represent Z plus with which number? That is the positive integer. Positive integer. Positive integers. And Q plus positive rational number. Q plus R plus R plus R plus positive real number. So now in this way we can represent a set. Set a special kind of objects, particular kind of object, no different kind mixed in a collection. There are same kind, same property of object collected in one place, another kind of object collected in another place. Then you can form the different sets. In everyday life also you can keep the different object in the different places. तो these are the what? These are the sets. तो हम दैनिक जीवन में भी विभिन्न वस्तुओं को विभिन्न स्थान पर रखते हैं. जैसे एक ही स्थान पर, जैसे हम कभी मार्केट में गए होंगे, देखे होंगे मॉल में, या और कहीं मॉल में आप गए होंगे, देखे होंगे, तो एक रो में एक ही तरह की सारी वस्तुएं. बिस्कुट का पैकेट रखा हुआ है तो सारे बिस्कुट एक रो में रखा हुआ है. अगर आपका कोई दूसरा आइटम रखा हुआ है, स्टेशनरी का आइटम रखा हुआ, पेन रखा हुआ है तो सारे पेन एक रो में रखा हुआ है. इस तरह से कोई पार्टिकुलर ऑब्जेक्ट अगर एक स्थान पर एक जगह कलेक्ट है तो दैट इज द सेट. तो ए स्पेशल काइंड ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट, ए पार्टिकुलर काइंड ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट कलेक्टेड इन ए वे, तो वो क्या है? वो दैट इज द सेट. तो इसलिए मैथमेटिशियन ने सेट का कोई डिफिनीशन नहीं, सेट गिवन ए आइडिया, इसलिए सेट के विषय में डिफाइन किया है कि ए सेट इज ए वेल डिफाइंड कलेक्शन ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट. तो सेट के विषय में हम लिख सकते हैं अब हम सेट्स के विषय में लिख सकते हैं सेट. अब हम सेट्स के विषय में लिख सकते हैं क्या? ए सेट इज ए वेल डिफाइंड सेट इज ए well defined collection of objects. Well defined collection of objects means all elements possessing a single property, possessing a kind of property. Every element of the objects possessing a particular kind of property, a special kind of property. That are the sets. So now in the sets are represented with the capital letter. Sets are represented with the capital letter A. Sets are represented sets are represented with the letter just as A, B, C, D, etc. The sets are represented with the capital letter, and elements, members, and sometimes we call the elements, members, objects, that will be represented with the, that is the elements, members are objects of a set. Objects of a set represented objects of a set represented objects of a set represented with what? Represented with small letter A, B, C and D, etc. The small letters A, B, C, D, etc. A is the element of A. We can say what? We can say A. A is the element of A, means small a. The A is the element of A, or A is the member of A, or A is any object of A. The A is element of A. A is element of A. A is element of A means A is element of A. We can write this as, that is, we can write A belongs A. A is element of A. We can write what? A belongs A, and we can write with the symbol A belongs A in this way. And if B does not element of A, B does not element of A, so we can write what? B does not element of A means B not belongs in A, or B does not element of B. लिखते B does not elements of B. B does not element of B means B, स्मॉल b का एलिमेंट नहीं है. तो जब स्मॉल b का एलिमेंट नहीं है, स्मॉल b का एलिमेंट नहीं है, तो हाउ यू राइट द स्मॉल e is not element of b. The small b is not element of capital B. The small b is not element of B means B does not belongs to B. If B does not belongs to B, so we write this with the symbol B does not belongs to B in this way. So we can write it in this way. So that is the how you represent, and this is the sets. So now let us see the method of representing sets. The method of representing sets, we can represent the sets with the two methods. The two method of representing sets. So there are two methods of representing sets. The two methods of representing sets. Two methods of representing sets. Two method representing sets. Two method representing two methods to the representing sets. First is the roster form. Two methods representing the sets. First is what? Roster, and second builder form. Roster form and the set builder form. In the first, what the roster form? In the roster form, what can you do? All the elements of a set are listed. In the roster form, what happened? All the elements of the set are listed. Just as natural number less than 10. The natural number less than 10, we list the natural number less than 10 in the small braces. All the elements of a set are listed. All the elements of a set are listed within the brackets. In the first roster form, what happened? First, all the elements of sets are listed. All the elements of a set are listed within braces. Within small braces. All the elements of the sets listed within the braces. Just as if you write the even number less than 7. The even number less than 7. So now write the even number less than 7. 2, 4, 6. So this is the sets. So now in this way we can represent the sets in the roster form. So that is the sets. Just as what? You can say vowels of English alphabets. So vowels of English alphabets, we can list it. Vowels of English alphabets, just as vowels of English alphabets. Now we listed A, E, I, O. So this is the in the roster form. Now second is the set builder form. What is the set builder form? Set builder form. All the element of a set possesses a single common property. All the element of a set possesses a single common property. All the elements of a set possesses a single common property. That is the what? That is the in the set builder form. How will you write the set builder form? Just as vowels of English alphabets. Now write the V, the sets V in this way. Just as vowels of English alphabet, the inside builder form, all the elements possesses a single property. All the elements possesses a unique property. This will be possesses a unique property. Then you can write this in X, this column. Column express as a such that. The X such that X is a vowel in English alphabets. X is a vowels. X is a vowels. Vowels in English. X is a vowels in English alphabets. So this will be what? X is a vowels in English alphabets. That is the sets. So just as these are the sets. So these are the sets. And next, set that. Now you take another example of these sets. Second, X. Now we take another example of second set builder form. Second, now we take another example. Just as we consider the set E. We can take X colon such that X is a number. X is a number. X is a number, natural number, except that X belongs to N. Means X is a natural number and 3 is less than X is less than 10. And this is in the set builder form. In the set builder form, what can you do? All the elements of a set possesses a single property, possesses a common property. So this has the property in this X such that X नेचुरल नंबर है जो कि 3 और 10 के बीच में लाई करता है. So this will be what? This will be the natural number. So these are the concepts of the sets. Clear? Next, now let us see the empty sets. Next, now let us see the empty set. A set which does not contain any element. A set which does not contain any element. The set which does not contain any element is called the empty sets. Is called the a set which does not contain any element is the empty set. जिसमें कोई एलिमेंट ना हो, ऐसे सेट्स को एम्प्टी सेट्स कहते हैं. कोई एग्जाम्पल दे सकते हैं आप. जस्ट एज व्हाट इज एग्जाम्पल? गिव योर एग्जाम्पल इन डेली लाइफ. जस्ट एज एक्स इज द एक्स सच दैट एक्स इज ए बॉय स्टूडेंट ऑफ द गर्ल्स स्कूल. द बॉय स्टूडेंट ऑफ ए गर्ल्स स्कूल. This is a impossible. In the girls' school, only girls children are allowed. There is no boys is allowed. so that this will be the empty sets. In the mathematics, now we can also give the example of empty sets such that we can say x and x such that x square minus 2 x minus x square minus 2 equal to 0 and x is a rational number and x is a rational number. Now you see x such that x square minus 2 and x is a rational number. So this is possible? No. Now if you solve this, x square minus 2 equal to 0, then you get the value of x is what? Plus minus root 2. So that is a root 2 is what? Root 2 is a rational number? No. Root 2 is not a rational number. This is a irrational number. So that this has no any element. It means that this is the empty sets. So this will be what? This will be the empty set. So this is no any sets. So that is the empty sets. And any other example? Now we take a simple example B. Such that x square equal to 4, x square equal to 4 and x is odd and x is odd. Here you see. Now if you solve x square equal to 4, so now if you solve x square equal to 4, so then what can you see? If you solve x square equal to 4, so then can you find the value of x? So the value of x is what? Plus minus 2. So you cannot find the value of x is odd. The value of x is you can find what? The value of x you find, that is the even number. So that this set is what? Empty sets. Next is the finite and infinite sets. So now let us see the finite and infinite sets. Next, finite and infinite sets. Now let us see the finite and infinite sets. Finite set, a set consists of definite number of elements. A set consists of definite number of elements. If a set has the definite number of elements, that is the finite. Otherwise the set is called infinite. Thus just as what? Just as the number of days of the week, the number of months of the year, these are the finite sets. And infinite set, the point on the line, the star in the sky, so these are the what? These are the infinite set. So now let us see. A set consists of definite number of elements. A set consists of definite number of elements a set consists of definite number of element is called finite. It's called finite set. Finite. Otherwise the set is called infinite. Finite set, otherwise the set is called infinite set. For the example, finite set of the month in the year, just as set of the month in the year. Now we take y, Y is the set of the month, set of the month in the year, set of the in the year. So how many months in a year? Now it is a definite. There are 12 months. So now you know that there are 12 months. So that this is the finite set. How many days in a week? There are 7 days. So that the set of the day, set of the day in the week, in the week, this is the finite set. This is the set of the days in the week. This is the what? This is the finite sets. And the other example is what? You can give the other example. Other example is what? Other example of infinite set of points on a line. The infinite example of infinite set of points on a line, just as the set G, set of points on a line. The set of points on a line, this is the infinite sets. The next, now let us see the equal sets. Next, now let us see the equal sets. What is the equal sets? Next, now let us see the equal sets. Equal sets, two sets A and B are said to be equal. Two sets A and B are said to be equal if they have exactly the same element. If they have exactly the same elements. If they have exactly the same elements. The two sets A and B are said to be equal. Two sets. When the two sets are equal, two sets A and B are equal if they have the same kind of element, exactly the same element. आप सेम एलिमेंट का मतलब समझ गए होंगे. जब दोनों सेट में कॉमन एलिमेंट हो, सेम एलिमेंट हो, तो दोनों सेट इक्वल होते हैं. जैसे हम कोई एक एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं. अगर हम ए लिखते हैं 1 2 3 4 और कोई सेट बी लेते हैं जिसमें 3 4 2 1 है, 2 4 है, तो दोनों सेट्स ए और बी इक्वल होंगे क्योंकि दोनों में सेम एलिमेंट है. ठीक, तो दोनों सेट्स ए इज इक्वल टू बी, तो दोनों सेट्स ए और बी इक्वल होंगे. तो दिस इज द इक्वल सेट्स. तो दीज आर द इक्वल सेट्स. नेक्स्ट, नाउ वी सी द equal sets. The next, now let us see the subsets. Next, now let us see subsets. Subsets. What is the subsets of a set? A set A is said to be subset of a set B. A set A is said to be subset of a set A. A set A is said to be subset of a set B, subset of A, set B, subset of a set B. If every element of A, if what happened? If every element of A, if every element of A, if every element of A is what? Every element of A is also an element of B. If every element of A is also an element of B. If every element of A is also an element of B, then what happened? Then the set A and B are equal. The set A is said to be subset of a set B. A B का सबसेट तभी होगा जबकि A के प्रत्येक एलिमेंट B में हो, तो A B का सबसेट होगा. सबसेट का सिंबल A है. हम इसको इस तरह से लिख सकते हैं. That is denotation for A is subset of B. This will be the symbol of subset. If A belongs to A belongs to A, this is the symbol of implied that A belongs to the B. Means every element of A belongs to A, that is also belongs in B. अगर प्रत्येक एलिमेंट A में है तो सभी एलिमेंट B में होगा, तो A सबसेट ऑफ B है. लेकिन यदि every element of B is also in A and every element of A is also in B, then what happen? You have learned here equal sets. Two sets A and B are equal if they have common elements. तो if every element of A का प्रत्येक एलिमेंट B में हो और B का प्रत्येक एलिमेंट A में हो, तो A और B इक्वल होंगे. तो A सबसेट ऑफ B हो, B सबसेट ऑफ A हो, तो दोनों क्या होंगे आपस में? इक्वल. तो हम if A भी लिख सकते हैं. If A is subset of B, if A is subset of B and B is subset of A, that is, this is implied and implied by if and only if. This is symbol of if. A is subset of B, B is subset of B, then A equal to B. And then reverse of this, if A is equal to B, then what happen? A is subset of B and B is subset of B. So that will be equal to what? A equal to B. So this is what? This is the subset. So every set A is subset of. From this you can see. From this what happened? Every element of A belongs to B. So every element of A is element of it. A is subset of B. From we can draw the conclusion from this what? Every set A is subset of itself. So every set A, from this we can conclude. From this we can conclude that what? Note. Here you make the note. What? Every set A is subset of itself. So every set A, every set A is a subset of itself. So every set A is a subset of itself. So now we can conclude from the equal sets and the subset set. And one thing is more, that is empty set. So what happened in case of empty sets? Now you know about the empty sets where there is no anyone. Who is there? Where is no? There is the what? There is the God. God is the super. Where there is no any. If there is no any, there is the God. There is the God. And now you have learned what? In the Indian philosophy and in the other philosophy also. God is everywhere. God is सर्वे सर्वा. सब कुछ है. सबका मालिक एक है. God is everywhere. So that pi is what? Phi is what? Phi is the empty set. So now we can express the empty sets. Now you have learned about the empty sets. So the empty sets also we can say the null set are void sets. Null sets are void sets. We can also empty sets is also called the null sets are void sets and represented with the letter phi. Now you remember in the empty sets we cannot say about in the empty sets. So now the empty sets also called the null sets. Void sets are the empty sets. So we can express the empty set with the denotation phi. So there is no any. There is what? Where there is no. So there is the God. The God is everywhere. So that you can say phi is the subset of every sets. So now we can also write phi. Phi means empty sets. Empty set. The phi is subset of each subset of every set. The phi is the subset of every set. Next is the what? Next is the power set. And now let us see power set. बिना पावर के दुनिया में कुछ नहीं है. इसलिए पावर पढ़ना जरूरी है. जब तक आपके हाथ में पावर नहीं है आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते. इसलिए पावर होना जरूरी है. जो सबसे शक्तिशाली है विश्व में उसी की सत्ता चलती है हर जगह. तो नाउ लेट अस सी द पावर सेट्स. हम पावर सेट्स के विषय में पढ़ते हैं. पहले हम कोई सेट लेते हैं 1 एंड यहाँ हम कोई सेट लेते हैं 1 और 2. ये कोई सेट्स लेते हैं 1 एंड 2 और इसकी सभी सेट्स. पावर सेट इज द कलेक्शन ऑफ ऑल सबसेट ऑफ द सेट. तो इसकी सभी हम सबसेट्स को अगर हम लिखते हैं इसके जितने भाग सारे सबसेट्स. तो सबसे पहले फाइव. अभी हम देखिए फाइव इज सबसेट ऑफ एवरी सेट. तो फाइव इज द सबसेट ऑफ एवरी सेट्स. अभी हम देखिए फाइव इज द सबसेट ऑफ एवरी सेट. तो अभी हम देखें क्या? अभी हम देखें कि फाइव जो है सबसेट किसका है? सभी सेट. तो फाइव इज द सबसेट ऑफ ऑल सेट. द पावर सेट. पावर सेट इज व्हाट? दैट इज ए फाइव. The five the subset of all sets, so that you can take 5, and the next is the 1, next is 2, and next is the 1. So this is what? This is the subsets. So this is it. All the subsets. All the subsets are phase 5, 1, 2, and 1. So this will be a set, and this will be known as the power set of A. What is the power set? Power set is collection of all subset of a set. So this is we express with the letter power set of A. Power set of A. The power set of A is what? Collection of all subset of set A is called power set of A. Collection of all subsets collection of all subset of a set E. Collection of all subset of a set E is called power set of the collection of all subset of E is called the वीडियो में नीचे कुछ नहीं दिखाई पड़ रहा है, भविष्य में उसका ध्यान रखा जाएगा। Collection of all subset of a set. Collection of all subset of a set is called the power sets. So how many elements of a power set? Here you see how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4. यहाँ कितने एलिमेंट है? 4. तो 4 एलिमेंट कितने हैं? एक ही कितने एलिमेंट है? 2. तो यहाँ पावर सेट के नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट ऑफ ए, यहाँ एन ए मीन्स नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट, नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट 2, the number of element of power set of E, the power set of element का कितना होगा? 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 2. उसी तरह से अगर नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट ऑफ सेट E n है या m है, the number of element of power set, this is the power set of E, that is 2 to the power n. This is the what? Number of elements of power set. Number of elements of a power set. So this will be the number of elements. A के पहले P दिखाई पड़ रहा है बच्चों, उसे N पढ़िएगा। Okay, power set. Then the next is the inversal set. Now let us see the inversal set. Next, now let us see the inversal set. यूनिवर्सल सेट, जैसा कि नाम है यूनिवर्सल, इनवर्स पूरा समूचा सरोज सबसे बड़ा, द यूनिवर्सल सेट इन द नाउ द स्टडी ऑफ यूनिवर्सल सेट इन द कंटेंट ऑफ ए पार्टिकुलर ऑब्जेक्ट्स लाइक दैट इन द जस्ट एज नाउ इफ यू स्टडी अबाउट द नंबर सिस्टम, अगर आप नंबर सिस्टम के विषय में अध्ययन कर रहे हैं तो यूनिवर्सल सेट का जो हम यूनिवर्सल सेट किसी कंटेंट किसी संदर्भ में यूज करते हैं, जैसे अगर हम नंबर सिस्टम के संदर्भ में यूज करते हैं तो जो बेसिक सेट होता है, जो हमारा बेसिक सेट होता है वही यूनिवर्सल सेट होता है। तो नंबर सिस्टम के केस में हमारा बेसिक सेट क्या होता है? व्हाट इज द बेसिक सेट इन द केस ऑफ नंबर सिस्टम? इन द कंटेंट ऑफ number system, what is the basic sets? Our basic sets is the natural number. In the number system, in the form of the number system, in number system, our basic set is what? Our basic set is what? That is the our basic set is the natural number. To show that natural number, now we take prime number, odd number, even number. So these numbers are what? Subset of the natural number. The natural number is the universal set. So that is the natural number, just as prime number, odd number, even number are subset of natural number. So that natural number is what? So that natural number is the universal set. So we express the universal set with the letter U. So that natural number in this content natural number in this is universal set. Universal set means any other set is the subset of that sets in the content which you have studied. So this will be the natural number. The next time you see the Venn diagram and the operations on sets. Now a YouTube वीडियो मैं बना रहा हूँ और इसको YouTube वीडियो मैं आपके लिए बना रहा हूँ, और आप अगर पढ़ना चाहेंगे तो मैं इसका लिंक आपको दूंगा, और आप इसको सब्सक्राइब करिएगा, लाइक करिएगा ताकि आपके पास सबसे पहले वीडियो पहुंचे, और आप ग्रुप में क्लास के ग्रुप में भेजने से पहले ताकि आप सबसे पहले वीडियो के विषय में जो भी वीडियो भेजें जानकारी हासिल कर सकें, और सारा ढेर बहुत सी चीजें बहुत से मैटर उस पर अपलोड हैं, और आप उसको देखते रहिए, उसका 1 by 1 अध्ययन करते रहिए। यदि आपको सबसे आगे रहना है तो इसको सब्सक्राइब करिए, हमारा YouTube चैनल सब्सक्राइब करिए, और आप अपना अध्ययन कंटिन्यू रखिए। आप अपना अध्ययन शुरू कर दीजिए, मैथमेटिक्स का अध्ययन शुरू कर दीजिए, और आप नोट बनाना चाहें तो नोट भी आप इसकी सहायता से बना सकते हैं। अब आप इसमें एक्सरसाइज 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 कर सकते हैं, इसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। इसमें जनरली नंबर सेट्स के विषय में लिखा गया है, कैसे हम सेट्स को रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे, बिल्डर फॉर्म में कैसे लिखेंगे, रोस्टर फॉर्म में कैसे लिखेंगे, एक सबसेट है कि नहीं, फाइनाइट सेट्स के नहीं है, इनफाइनाइट सेट्स के नहीं है, इसको हम पावर सेट में कैसे कन्वर्ट करेंगे। ये सभी चीजें आपके 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 एक्सरसाइज में एनसीईआरटी के दिया हुआ है। आप इसको जरूर करने की कोशिश करिएगा। आप करेंगे तो आपके ये जो थियरी पोर्शन है ये तैयार हो जाएगा, आपका सब्जेक्ट क्लियर हो जाएगा। ठीक, अब फिर मिलेंगे आपसे, बाद में डिस्कस करेंगे। लिंक जब भेजेंगे कभी आपको तो उस समय हम आपको जो समझ में नहीं आएगा टॉपिक उस विषय में बात करेंगे, उस विषय में डिस्कस करेंगे। उस समय आप कोई भी प्रॉब्लम हो आप पूछ सकते हैं। ठीक, थैंक यू वेरी मच।